I'm Tara Platt.
And I'm Yuri Lowenthal. And we're in Lead Lounge
Live.
Which do you prefer, film or TV, or for like video games and animation?
I know that if I were only allowed to do one of those things, I would feel like a part of me was atrophying, because I love working on a film set, and I love, being on stage, that live performance feel.
Sure. For me, it's really about highly aesthetic, very visual film. I really love like Tim Burton movies because it's such a visual world. That's ultimately what I want to play in. I want to have those crazy costumes and be in that crazy world, and like that's like the pinnacle for me. So you can even see in like the work that we are starting to create ourselves when we generate work.
Yeah.
It's got a very aesthetic quality to it because we're trying to marry the things that are important to me and the things that are important to Yuri story-wise, and sort of play with that. Shelf Life. It's a live-action show where we play action figures on a young boy's shelf, and so the aesthetic part of that is this idea that it's us as action figures, and so it has to be sort of very visual so that we read as action figures, but that the whole world around us is this miniaturized, life-size world. And so, and yet that I think that the story is really fun, because I think Yuri is a brilliant writer and he writes the scripts, and so.
But it's
almost as if you two are married.
Right?
I know.
She has to say that.
That's right.
Go home with me later.
That's right, he pays me.
I want to hear about playing young characters.
It's funny because I've always had like a young sounding voice, and I used to, before I started doing any of this, I used to hate it because I would hear my voice on answering machines played back, and I'd go, oh god, I sound like a kid, this sucks. Nobody's gonna take me seriously. And now it's a strength in what I do. This is basically how I speak normally, and then maybe for a 15-year-old I just pitch it up a little bit. He's a little younger than me, but not that much. I mean, it doesn't really sound. It's not like I have to do this to make him sound younger. Oh, Mickey!
Right. Oh. This is so much bigger than what I'm used to seeing it on, just for the record.
That's true, it is kind of giant.
Yes. Oh!
Die game
was over.
Oh, I just realized that your natural initials are great for video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because you're the top.
I didn't beat ass though.
That's alright.
But
nobody wants to beat ass.
Nobody wants to actually beat ass.
Yes. So which game are you gonna play? This game is actually making me nervous.
Oh! The last guy.
But you did really good job.
But I almost got to the point.
We're writing that one down.
You can always follow us online. We love to be on the Twitter. I'm at Tara Platt.
I'm at Yuri Lowenthal.
At Yuri Lowenthal.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yep. We have season 4 of Shelf Life, thanks to all the fans who supported us.
We've got a mockumentary coming out called Con Artists, about voice actors going to conventions.
And then Yuri has co-written a novella that we're publishing this year.
It's a sort of a hard-boiled detective fiction, retro future. You'll get it.
It's fun.
It's called Tough City. So there's
that's what we
stuff,
got going on?
and then there's a bunch of stuff that we signed NDAs for that we can't talk about. But this is the stuff that we can talk about.
Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye.